Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the BlasterPro's studios where we have Shop Talk tonight with your host, of course, Charles Chuck Craig BlasterPro.
Hello, everybody.
Yay.
And
I'm Matt Wells.
And still no Rodney.
And still no Rodney. He is out with the COVID sickness.
Yes.
He continues to kill himself with other diseases, not just...
Just not with just, rotting feet and diabetes.
Diabetes.
He's out, but we still have our new, almost completely broken in director who says nothing and tells us absolutely nothing to do.
He likes to laugh.
He does like to laugh.
He laughs a lot.
I think we should mic him just
Sir laughs a lot.
We should start miking him like we wanted to mic Joe.
But he like randomly just laughs at stuff that we're doing, and I'm not really sure why.
He only laughs at the really embarrassing stuff.
For who? It's not embarrassing for me.
It's yeah.
Hi, everybody. I got enough.
I know.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. You're still sick too, right?
I am still sick as well. I have a sinus infection, an ear infection, a little bit of a cough, lots of sneezing. I'm on all kinds of drugs. So if anybody says I'm drugged, that's why.
Yep,
Daryl.
Matt is heavily medicated tonight.
I am heavily medicated with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and it's been very busy at work this week.
And it's been busy at work this week.
Have you been busy at work?
Not at my work. I went in on Monday and felt like crap, so they told me to go home.
Okay, good deal.
Then today, so I actually went to the doctor again because I still wasn't feeling great. So I was like, all right, let's just go to the doctor. And then they gave me even more medicine. So now I went from 2 to 4 different types of medicine. I got to go into my ear, up my nose, 2 different things in my mouth. I'm like, wow, this is wrong.
And 2 suppositories just for fun.
Right? Those are all kinds of fun. So I always thought both of you were heavily medicated.
I'm normally medicated. Sometimes.
It's alcoholic.
Yeah.
Does alcohol count?
But I haven't been doing that for a little while.
Yeah, we have. Well, I mean, we used to have to get you liquored up just to be on the show.
Just because
otherwise you wouldn't talk.
You guys made me do this, and you shot down the Lazy Susan.
That's because all you wanted was a Lazy Susan.
Yeah. And it was only going to be once a month, not once a week.
But yeah, once a month, put a blaster on with a Lazy Susan. Why? People want to know what this is.
Well, I know. There's not very many people that are old enough to remember Lazy Susans on the public access channel. I like the ones that just had a clock and a calendar day.
Wow. All right. See, that's why we changed this entire format.
Yeah.
That would have been terrible.
So, also, Pearl Harbor Day.
Pearl Harbor Day, that's why I'm wearing this hat. The main reason is actually I forgot.
Yeah, it's actually...
I didn't feel like going to get it, and then Chuck hooked me up with this so I wouldn't be bald on camera.
The glare. It's the glare.
Well, I mean...
You know how Spielberg lens flares?
I thought that was Abrams.
He copied the lens. He digitally added lens flares.
Yeah, he does a lot of lens flares for no reason.
So anyway, I was thinking because how do you pronounce it? Dragonfell. He's a Navy history YouTube channel, which I think is probably one of the best ones out there for anything Navy history.
Neat.
Last year for Pearl Harbor Day, he did a 3-part series on the salvage of the Pearl Harbor fleet, which I'd never even seen a lot of the footage that he used in it. And it was really, really good. And he's got a new one out this year. Hayden, if you can, do you know how to drop the links in? So he's going to drop some links in some pretty good documentaries on Pearl Harbor. I thought looked really good. That are really good. When I lived in California, I was kind of
I'm the only one that shows just cut it short and get some rest. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
A lot of people still are watching these in the after, so and
not as many as we did on Facebook.
No, not as many. And we're
still working on
we're actually going to be uploading these. That's the new plan, right?
Put these over on Facebook.
These are all going to be put back over on Facebook, right?
No,
what?
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh, what were you talking about?
I was talking about the non-live stream videos for the public.
Oh.
Shoot links.
Oh, okay. All right. I understand. Sorry.
So as always, you can always go over to etsy.com/shop/BlasterPro for all your blaster needs.
Yes.
BlasterProShop.com. Same stuff is there. Have you got that worked out yet?
Hayden and I are working on it.
Okay.
Also, you have 2 blasters ordered.
I do.
And I'm going to try to get those done this week.
Sounds like a plan.
I want to get them done last week, but I don't know.
Sounds like a plan.
I had a helmet ordered that was kicking my butt. Which kind of sucks, but yeah. So yeah.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to say, shut up, Rodney.
I was getting ready to say, I kind of miss having the Rodney shut ups in the front and the top. We can go back and see on November 16th, he had 5 on me.
He
November
did.
23rd, he had 2. So anyway, this month's contest.
Yes, the contest giveaway
If
is.
you were here last week, you would have known that we're going to do.
Who's our winner? Our winner was.
Our winner was it was.
Was it Matt? It was Matt.
It's Matt. Yes.
Because it kept messing me up because he was on as his sons with Alex.
Yes.
Because it kept messing me up.
So we are going to do the Star Wars. We're going to do Jeopardy. Was it 20? What do we do? 5 columns. 5 columns. 5 questions.
Yes, 5 columns, 5 questions.
So 25 questions.
Straka says Pearl Harbor day. My dad used to toast Arizona with a beer.
Oh yeah. Well, what I was getting ready to say before we moved on is while I was living in California, I was really close to my grandfather, especially my mom's dad, and that was probably the biggest thing is not having a close by grandfather. And I kind of was adopted. I had an adopted grandfather. His name was Jim Vlock, and he was his ship was the Arizona, and he was there that day, but he was not on the ship because his wife came to visit him for the holidays from the West Coast, so he was off the ship
On leave.
and staying in a little bungalow or whatever. So that pretty much probably saved his life. So, but he was kind of and we would sit down in his basement, or not his basement, in his back bedroom was a complete, it was almost like nothing but files, books, and the back wall was a Hey, Joe! His back wall was a gigantic blueprint of the Arizona. It took up the entire wall. It was like 15 feet long.
Just so you know, Joe, because you haven't been here, I'm thoroughly the favorite.
Miss you, Joe. Miss you a lot, bud. It's still kind of weird looking over there. And
It's still another big ugly guy sitting over there.
although he has a lot
Big
more.
man child.
He's got a lot
big
more
ugly
hair.
Man child, yeah.
He did call it quits at number 3 with the bourbon slushies.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He figured he better eat a brownie.
Those were special brownies too.
But yeah. So getting back to the game this month. Sorry, we're jumping
5
around.
questions,
This
5
is why we need
categories.
Joe. Joe keeps us on point.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
5 questions, 5 categories, all dealing with the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yes, and we definitely will have a Wookiee column.
Definitely have a Wookiee column. That sounds great to me. I don't know. These are all going to be him, and then he's going to have me implement them into the system. I just hope he gets them to me in a valid time frame.
I am thinking, since Rodney's laid up, and we know how much fun Rodney loves horrible entertainment. As much as I do. We love bad movies down here. I might let Rodney do some of the questions. Maybe I'll come up with the categories and have him populate them.
Okay.
The grand prize
What is the grand prize?
I think
Have you
I'm-
decided on
I think
it?
it's going to be a Mando helmet.
A Mando helmet.
Another Mando
You
helmet.
heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. A Mando helmet will be given away. Can you put up that that still? One of these bad boys right here. It'll be
That's not the actual helmet we'll be giving away, but that's the master.
That is the
I
master
made.
mold.
Basically, I was working on that most of this year.
Yeah.
It was only supposed to be a month or 2 month project, but it ended up being most of the year or half the year. But we'll be giving away a Mandalorian bucket. Hopefully, I'll have that poured and out on the table for the rest of the month. So a lot of people
Bill
really,
Kenny says, "Yay, a Mando helmet."
a lot of people really show a
Joe
lot of
says,
interest.
"Sorry,
in
I'm
them.
late, but what are we playing for this time?" Now you know.
There you go. And
Mando bucket.
yeah,
I just learned this, so I mean, literally, I get the same information when you guys get it.
well, I was looking over at blasters, and there was a few blasters I thought about building, and I was thinking, you know what? I'd like to. We should do another helmet.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do another Mando bucket, and you know, you already know that the Jeopardy. We've only played it twice now. The first time was a total
Complete and utter
train wreck all the way.
Yep. Yep.
Derailed more than once. The second
The entire time.
it worked almost flawless.
It was pretty flawless.
I was at that home.
So yeah.
That and I fixed a bunch of the stuff that was an issue to begin with.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, we should
So
have done a trial
the
run.
thing is the first one. Your dad gave me the questions about